Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jules, and today we're going to be discussing the fact that it is possible to get the life that you want. You've heard this before, haven't you? But let me ask you something. Do you believe it? Do you truly believe it? Or do you hear those words and immediately think all the reasons why it's not possible for you? All the excuses, all the doubts, all the fears that whisper in your mind, not you, not now, and not ever. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is possible. And I'm not speaking from blind hope. I'm speaking from evidence, from history, and from the countless people who have turned their lives around and became exactly who they wanted to become. Think of the names we all know. People who started with nothing and became icons. Tony Robbins grew up in a home filled with hardship and scarcity, yet he transformed his life and became one of the most influential voices in personal development. Bob Proctor spent years struggling with direction and self belief before discovering the principles that changed his life forever, leading him to inspire millions around the world. These aren't just stories, they are facts, and they prove one thing: you can become who you want to be. But here's the truth that often gets overlooked: it will not be easy. The road to getting what you want is filled with obstacles. There will be days where you want to give up, when the weight of rejection feels unbearable and the path ahead seems too hard to walk. There will be no after no, doors slammed in your face, and moments when it feels like the universe itself is against you. Things won't happen the way that you plan, and sometimes things show up unexpectedly, but they can happen. And that's what I'm asking you to hold on to, that belief that it is possible. Right now, you have two choices. The first choice is the one so many people take. You can say, it's not possible for me. You can convince yourself that life is unfair and that your circumstances are too hard and that the cards are stacked against you. And you know what? That's the easier choice, at least in the short term. Because when you say it's not possible, you're letting yourself off the hook. You're absolving yourself of responsibility. You're saying, it's not my fault. There's nothing I can do. But let me tell you something. That choice will cost you more in the long term. That choice will rob you of your potential, your joy, and your life's purpose. The second choice is harder. The second choice is to say, it is possible and I'm accountable for making it happen. This choice means taking responsibility for the results in your life. It means looking in the mirror and saying, if I want things to change, I have to change. If I want more, I have to become more. It's not easy, it's uncomfortable, but it is worth it because the reward for accountability is greater than anything you can imagine. The reward is a life you're proud of, a life where you've given your all and achieved what you once thought was impossible. If no one believes in you, if everybody around you thinks you're not good, like you're not good enough to accomplish what you want to accomplish, forget them. I believe in you. I believe you are good enough. And to me, it doesn't matter where you are, what mistakes you've made, how old you are, or what you look like. You are full of potential and you can be whatever it is that you desire. Right now, you may not see it. You may have doubts and fears clouding your vision, but I see it. I see your potential, and I'm here to tell you that you're capable of so much more than you think. Let the doubts of others fuel your determination. Let the belief I have in you remind you to believe in yourself. If you're not sure where to start, let me give you an idea. Do some research. Look at the people who you admire, the ones who have succeeded in ways you want to succeed. What do they have? What qualities and habits and mindsets do they share? Then I want you to compare it to the people who are stuck, the people who spend their days complaining, blaming, and pointing fingers. What do they have? What do they lack? The answers are there if you're willing to see them. And here's the thing, you have so many tools at your disposal to learn and to grow. Just on YouTube alone, there are countless people sharing incredible content, lessons, strategies, and inspiration to help you become your best self. But I need to warn you as well that there's also the opposite. There are people out there who make a career out of negativity. These people may even have way more views because it's easier to listen to someone who will not ask anything of you. Someone who will complain and talk badly about others. Someone you can watch and laugh and say, yeah, that's true. Life is hard, so I better take it easy. They close their computer or phone and turn on the TV guilt-free. It's easier to watch someone like that, someone who doesn't inspire change. But in 10 years, when they're still doing the same thing, how will that feel? Years passed by with nothing to show except more anger, more fear, and no hope. Be careful what you feed your mind, because whatever you feed, it will grow. You feed your mind negativity, and you will reap the fruits of fear, doubt, and hopelessness. But if you feed it love and faith and hope, you'll grow courage and strength and resilience. I make these videos because I believe in you. I believe in your potential. And I hope that something I say will ignite a spark in you to take action, to stop doubting yourself and start believing that you can create the life that you want. If you're struggling, if you're having a hard time staying focused, and if you're beginning to doubt, I want you to come back to this video. I want you to listen to it as many times as you need to. And when you fall off the horse, because inevitably you will, get back up. There is no shame in falling. The shame is in staying down. You are incredible. If you're religious, I want you to remember that you were created by a God who designed you with care and with purpose. You were made to bring something unique into this world. And if you're someone who doesn't believe in God and you believe in science, remember that your brain has more connections than there are stars in the Milky Way. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day without you even thinking about it. Your body is a masterpiece of resilience and intelligence. So the point is this: you are extraordinary. You were not born to merely exist. You were born to leave a mark, to give back to the world with your gifts. And most of all, you were born to experience joy. Wake up and see the beauty around you. The flowers blooming, the warmth of the sun, the taste of good food, the laughter of children, the brightness of the stars at night. Life is filled with gifts. So I ask you, what gift will you bring to the world? What mark will you leave? What joy will you create for yourself and others? It's possible to get what you want, not without effort, not without challenges, and not without sacrifice, but it is possible. And if you're willing to commit to the journey, you will discover a strength within you that you never knew existed. So take accountability for your life. Feed your mind with positivity and know that the only limits you have are the ones that you accept. The world is waiting for what only you can give. So don't keep it waiting. If you liked my video, please subscribe. If you think somebody will find it valuable, please share it with them. And again, if you need that drive, if you're starting to doubt, please come back to this video and watch it as many times as you need. Thank you for watching today. Please go out there and make something happen because you are extraordinary.